Charlie, what's going on tonight?
Tonight, we're asking an important question. Is this $170 bottle of 18-year Knob Creek better than this $60 bottle of 12-year Knob Creek?
All right, Charlie, so in front of us we have the Knob Creek 18-year, Knob Creek 12-year. They're both 100 proof. One's $169, one is $60. Now, if you watch our show on a regular basis, you've probably seen the episode. Yes, you should.
Make sure to like and subscribe. This is your call to action early in the episode.
Yes, absolutely. Good job, Charlie. Good job. So anyway, you saw, we did an episode on the Knob Creek 18 last year. This is 2023 bottle. Wasn't our favorite, was it?
It was the most meh $180 bottle ever.
Absolutely. Well, this 12-year Knob Creek was actually gifted to me from our friend David Gibson. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Dave.
And I've had a little bit of this, the 12-year. Now, the bottle was open when he gave it to me, so I'm not responsible.
Oh, that's the 18.
That's the 18.
Okay.
I'm not responsible for all of that. It was an open bottle.
All right.
So, now, without having gone back to the 18-year, I really felt like, just by memory, that the 12-year was a lot better.
So there begs the question. When you drink something for the first time, there are many outside influences. You know, people often will talk about this at distilleries. They go to a distillery, they have this amazing experience in the tour guide, and they try the bourbon. They're like, oh, this is great. And they buy it and they take it home and they're like, oh, this isn't as good as I remember. That's a real thing.
Many times.
Oh, yeah, it's a real thing if you do it with wine or bourbon or whatever. So the only way to really do this and to figure it out is to do it blind.
Do it blind, yep. So we've been wanting to do this for a while, or at least I have. I don't know how much Charlie's been wanting to do it, but
you know which is which.
I do not. So I poured these both into these sample bottles.
Okay.
A couple days ago. I labeled, there's an A and a B on the bottom of these bottles. I didn't look at them when I poured them, so we know which one of these is A and which one's B, and then we know how which one of these are glasses. Yes, but we do not know. We don't know which one is which.
So who put the A and the B on?
I did. But that was 2 days ago, Charlie, and I have slept many nights since then.
All right, we'll call it blind.
To be exact.
So
It is a blind. I don't know which one is which.
Let's go. Okay, so
I don't know which one of these glasses is which.
Letter A is in the tulip.
Yep.
Tulip.
Let's get started.
And we're going to do this. So let's compare color. We're comparing,
All
right?
Let's compare color.
So let's get into it. They're very similar.
Very similar.
They're incredibly similar, and in these glasses, it is very hard.
Yeah.
I would say maybe, every time I look at them, I get a different.
A might be, I don't know.
See? That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm going to say they're too close to call. Too close to call. I'm going to nose A. And these are both hundo. 100 proof. Both 100 proof.
100 proof.
Okay.
It's got a pleasant nose.
There's much more ethanol than I thought there would be.
There is a little ethanol
It's a little hot.
I wouldn't call it hot. It doesn't burn my nose or tickle my nose by any means.
Tickles my nose a little bit.
Maybe that's
tickles my nose a little bit. It does have that classic Jim Beam, Knob Creek, char, funk, deep barrel, alligator char.
There's not a lot of complexity going on.
It's just burnt everything. Burnt sugar, burnt corn, burnt syrup. It's sweet. It smells sweet to me.
It does smell sweet. There's some light fruit note, and that's about it.
There you go, light fruit. Cheers. A.
Cheers.
Knob Creek.
You know, I said light fruit on the nose, but that doesn't transfer at all to the palate. It's more of a darker. Well, there's a little bit of something coming in there at the end.
We'll tell the people because they're watching.
A little cherry on the end, which clues me into possibly which one this might be. I don't know. A lot of oak.
Yeah.
A lot of oak.
Burnt oak. Did I mention in this episode that I do not like Knob Creek?
You did not.
I haven't.
But that has been very well established.
Well established. I'm not a super big fan. There is just something in the flavor profile. It is one of the only brands that I just generally, it doesn't appeal to my palate. And this is no exception. There is a funkiness to it that I just don't enjoy.
I'm a fan of the regular Knob Creeks, the Knob Creek 9, obviously the 12. I enjoyed it. I like some of the single barrels, 15-year single barrels that I have at home. Very good. I think overall for the cost and the availability, I think it's one of the best values in bourbon.
I should tell people what I think like this tastes like though, right?
Yeah,
like,
tell them.
I think it is very upfront. Mm-hmm. I think the nose kind of carries through. You get sweet corn, transitions right into oaky char, and there is a funk for me that settles in from mid palate to finish that I don't like. And I can't explain what it is. It is not astringent. It's not alcohol. There is just a flavor there that I don't enjoy.
I don't get a funk. I get a lot of barrel. I get a lot of char.
There's a lot of barrel.
And it's mostly, the profile on this one is mostly char.
A lot of char. I would agree.
Not a whole lot else. It's not unpleasant. It's just.
So now we're going to number B.
Number B. Letter B.
We've covered the color. It is very similar to number B. Number A. Totally different nose.
Totally different.
Totally different.
Much more pleasant nose.
Now, this is going to sound weird. I still get the blast of ethanol that I got from that one, but not nearly the sweet and the burn. There's not as much char. There's not as much scorch oak.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm getting a little bit of a. Now, see, I'm getting a cherry note on the nose.
Well, I'm getting the funk on the palate that I don't enjoy on the first one. I'm now getting on the nose of this one. Boy, isn't it crazy how your brain and your palate and your nose are all wired together?
I'm getting a little bit more like burnt sugar, brown sugar note on this. I don't know. Let's taste it.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Almost missed. Number B.
You want to go?
Meh. I was going.
I got you.
I was going. Meh. It is.
I get more depth on this one. I get caramel. Not so heavy on the char. Not so heavy on the oak. I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna guess this is the 12-year, and this is the 18. What are your thoughts?
So, I don't disagree with you. I feel like this one is a more delicate version of this one. So I'm going to disagree with you though.
Okay.
I'm going to say that this is the 18 year and this is the 12 year. It's tough for me to do this because I generally don't like it. But I will say that there are characteristics of that are endearing, blah, blah, blah. But I have a distinct memory of being very underwhelmed by the 18 year. I wanted to hate it so much that at least it left some type of emotion. Impression. But that's not what happened. And so I think that is the 18 year, and I think that is the 12 year. I'm going to go back and nose number A.
I want to go back too because after I stopped talking, this thing, the finish really lasted a long time, and it wasn't a super pleasant finish. So I'm going to go back.
While we're nosing, make sure to like and subscribe here on the YouTube. And would it kill you to buy a t-shirt? Merchandise available in comments. Thoughts?
I'm sticking with my guns. I think that's the 18 because I get this cherry note that comes in right at the end, and that's like the only saving grace. And I remember that being the case when we tasted it the first time. Although I'm a little surprised because I remember really, really enjoying the 12 year when I tried it. Maybe I just need to palate cleanse. Let me do that real quick.
I feel like
exciting.
Between the dead air and the palate cleansing. Another thing, and we haven't talked about it yet in this episode, but this is why bourbon can be fun and is fun. These are fun things to do with your friends, especially if your friend has like one of those bottles like, oh, this is the best bottle, this is awesome. Blind them on it and see if they can pick it out of a lineup and you really figure out what's worth the money and what isn't.
Okay, I'm sticking with my guns.
So you're going A is 18,
A is 18, B is 12.
I am reverse because I think both are bad. No, not bad, but not in my flavor profile. I still think that this B is the lighter, more delicate, nuanced. Meh. That one is hot and bothered.
I just feel like B is more classic Knob Creek. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's find. Are we ready to find out? Are we ready for the big review? All right. Let's see. This is the 18. A.
Hey. Glenn was right.
I know what Charlie's thinking. He knew what it was.
Yeah, he did. But that's okay.
I didn't.
I will tell you that I much prefer B over A. I would never in a million years drink A, the 18 year, because it is not pleasant to my nose, it is not pleasant to my palate, and it leaves a very unpleasant aftertaste. Not finish, and this is one of those things when we get into taste and finish and aftertaste.
Aftertaste is a finish, right? I mean,
Is it?
kind of.
You want, when I say aftertaste, I mean it's unpleasant.
If it's unpleasant, it's an aftertaste.
It's an aftertaste.
If
Exactly.
it's pleasant,
You
it's a
took
finish.
the words right out of my mouth. I would never, yes. So, is it worth the $170?
Absolutely not.
No. It's,
Absolutely not.
no. No offense to Knob Creek and the nice people at Jim Beam. They make great stuff, but
It's our opinion.
it's our opinion.
Other people love it. Other people love it.
A lot of people love our opinion. Most don't. No, nobody likes it. A bunch of losers. No,
So-
yeah, I don't. I would love to know in the comments if you have purchased the 18 and you love it and you're going to die on that hill and say, "Hey, this is the best," and here's why. We'd love to hear from you. Comment in the comment section.
And if you've done the same thing, let us know. Which do you prefer, the 12-year or the 18? Would you buy either one of them again? I'm a little surprised because I really enjoyed the 12-year when I had it. And I don't hate this. It just isn't, it's not making that same impression on me as it did. And maybe it's because we drank the 18
Yeah,
first.
I'm shocked at the difference. I really thought that this would be, that I would lean more toward the 18 because it was more meh. Like I was really sound in my judgment here. Like, okay, this has to be the 18 because it's more meh. I remember it being meh, that I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. It was just, whatever for $170. The 12-year now, this 12-year in number B,
It's getting better the more I sip on it.
it is, to me, a decent value for $60 for a 12-year age-stated 100 proof. So
I would agree.
I mean, would I drink it? Would I buy it? No, but if it was the only thing around, I'd find an ice cube or some Coke, whatever.
And listen, I'm going to finish this bottle. I'll go to it every now and then just to see. And I have.
You said that like a threat. I'm going to finish this bottle.
I'm just saying I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm going to finish. Obviously, I paid for it. I'm going to finish it. But you can see I've gone back to it a little bit.
You didn't pay for it. David gave it to you.
No, I'm talking about the 18. David gave me the 12.
You were pointing at the...
Yeah, I'm going to finish both of them.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to the 18 every now and then just to see, has it changed? Do I like it anymore? And it's, once again, it's okay. So it's not bad. I do like the cherry note. It still has that cherry note that just kind of comes in at the end. That is its saving grace.
Talking yourself into it.
All right, Charlie. I think we've gone about as far as we can with this. What about you?
I agree with you. If
He
you
wants
want
to
more...
drink more Knob Creek.
No, I don't. On to the next step.
Knob Creek.
No, don't do that. If you want more hard-hitting Knob Creek content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Call to action number 2.
If you don't, go watch a better channel.
Which there are a bunch of.
No, check us out on TikTok, Whiskey Realtor, which we may start doing some live content on TikTok here soon.
For all the millennials.
Yes, all the millennials.
Wait, is that us?
No, it's not even millennials.
Oh.
Everyone's
Who
on
is it?
TikTok.
All right. Anyways.
Anyway,
What other
I lost
socials?
myself. Sowing a Bourbon on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, keep those wallets loose.
And your bungholes tight. Good night, everybody.
Peace out.
If you ever make me drink Knob Creek again, just making it up as we go along. 3, 2, 1, we're back. Pretend. that
Hello.
Wait. And don't ever say hello like that again. Make sure you get it all wedged in there tight in the picture.
I'm gonna wedge you in there tight. Finish your porridge.
I'm not drinking that.
Finish your porridge.
I'm going to combine them into a super
How can you have any meat if you don't eat your pudding?